Make your way to a comfortable seated position. We'll begin our sun salutations with neck and shoulder rolls. Take a nice deep inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Go ahead and release your chin to your chest. Roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And take 3 full breaths here. Bring your chin back to your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your chin back to your chest. Lift your head to a neutral position. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. As you exhale, release your elbows down towards your thighs. Do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath. You can drop your gaze low or close your eyes if that's comfortable. We'll sit here for a few moments in stillness. Take some time to become aware of your breathing. Notice what you feel within your body and where you feel it. If there's an intention that you would like to set, you may do so now. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. Again, in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more deep inhale. Release with a sigh. Very gently begin to open your eyes. Turn towards the front of your mat. Plant your feet on the ground with your knees to the ceiling. With your next inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. As you exhale, very gently release your spine down towards the ground. You can open your arms to a T position or bend them at the elbows for cactus arms. Knees come into your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release your knees to the left. Deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. As you're ready, pull your knees back into your chest. Take a deep inhale. With the exhale, release your knees to the right side. Deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. As you're ready, pull your knees back into your chest. You can hug your arms around your legs here. Maybe your forehead meets your knees. Take about 3 or 4 rock and rolls along the length of your spine. We'll meet each other in hands and knees. Once you're set up, go ahead and release your hips back towards your heels for child's pose. We'll take about 3 cat-cow roll-ups from here. Look forward. As you inhale, pull your chest forward, push into your palms, your chin lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, belly comes in and up, shoulders round, and your hips go back to your heels. Look forward. Inhale, pull your chest forward, lift your chin. Exhale, belly comes in and up, shoulders round, release your hips to your heels. And one more time, look forward as you inhale, pull your chest forward, lift your chin. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lift knees and hips for down dog. Nice deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. Deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale, release. One more time. Deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. With your next inhale, go ahead and bend your knees. Exhale, push into the balls of your feet to straighten your legs. Belly comes in and up. Shoulders come forward and we're in a plank. Chin is neutral. Now take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips. Come back to down dog. Full breath. Bend your right knee. Let your left heel push down towards your mat. Take a breath or two here. Straighten that right leg. With your next breath, bend your left knee. Full breath. Straighten the left leg. A nice deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. Go ahead and bend both knees. Lift your hips. Pull your belly towards your spine. Your shoulders come forward. Head lifts to neutral. We're in that plank again. Go ahead and lower both knees and the tops of your feet to the mat. Wave it down, hips, belly, chest, and forehead. Inhale, roll your shoulders. Exhale, go ahead and slide your arms into the Sphinx position. Elbows are underneath your shoulders. Push your palms into the ground. Extend your arms, lift your chest. And bring your chin to your chest. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to your chest. And we'll go the opposite direction. Right ear to right shoulder. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin comes back down to your chest. Go ahead and lift your head to a neutral position. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your chest down to the mat. Hands come back underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, push up to tabletop. That's hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Lift knees and hips for down dog. Take a full breath here. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push into the balls of your feet. Lift your hips. Belly comes in and up. Shoulders come forward. Take a full breath. With With your next exhale, pull your hips back up to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push into the balls of your feet. Straighten your legs. Pull your belly in and up. Roll it out to a plank. Inhale, lower your knees and the tops of your feet. Exhale, wave it down. Hips, belly, chest, and forehead. Roll your shoulders. As you exhale, leave your hands where they are. Just push into the mat. Lift your chest. Then your chin comes to neutral. Take a full breath here. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up and back. Really push down into the mat. Take an inhale. With your next exhale, you can very gently begin to release your body back down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, push up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift knees and hips for down dog. Take a full breath. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Roll it out to your plank. Pull your belly in and up with the next exhale. Take it back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift the hips. Belly comes towards the spine. Shoulders roll forward. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, lower your knees and the tops of your feet. Exhale, wave it down. Hips, belly, chest, and forehead. Roll the shoulders. Push your palms into the mat. Lift your chest. Maybe push the tops of your feet into the mat as well and lift your knees. Take a full breath. With your next exhale, release yourself down to the mat. Roll your shoulders. Push yourself up to tabletop. Tuck toes, lift knees and hips for down dog. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. We're coming to a forward fold here. Nice deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. You can wrap your elbows here. You can rest your elbows on your thighs. Your knees are as bent as they need to be. We're just breathing, warming up the spine. You can sway from side to side if that feels good. Whatever you do, keep your knees soft. Come to stillness. Release your arms if they're bound. With your next inhale, bend your knees so that your chest rests on your thighs. With your next exhale, push into the soles of your feet. Let your knees straighten, your hips stack. Your chest and your arms lift with your inhale for a stretch. Exhale, your hands come together down through your heart center. Look down. Fold yourself forward. Release your hands at the bottom. We're back in our fold. Take 2 full breaths here. In through your nose. Sigh it out. Again. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push into the soles of your feet. Very slowly straighten your legs. Stack your hips. Lift your chest and your arms with your inhale. Grab a stretch. Exhale, hands come down through your heart center. Look down, fold yourself forward. Release your hands at the bottom. Take a full breath. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push into your soles. Roll yourself up to standing. Lift your arms, grab a stretch. Take your time. Exhale, our hands will stop at heart center. Roll your shoulders up and back. Release your forearms, palms face forward. Full breath. Nice deep inhale in through your nose, out through your mouth. Make your way to the front of your mat. Bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale, lift your arms for a stretch. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Fold yourself forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Roll your shoulders. Release your chest back down to your thighs. Go ahead and plant your hands. Step back to down dog. Take a full breath here. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Roll yourself out to a plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips. Come back to down dog. With your next inhale, bend your knees all the way down to the mat. Swing your right foot forward. We're in a kneeling lunge here. So your knee is stacked over your ankle, not extended beyond the toes. With your next inhale, roll your shoulders. Keep your hands low. It's a subtle stretch. Release your chest. Your next breath, roll your shoulders and lift your chest. Hands can plant on your thigh. You can lift your arms if that is comfortable. We will stretch here. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. And one more really deep inhale. Exhale, release that. With your next breath, grab a stretch, lean back, come to neutral. Your hands will plant either side of the front foot. Go ahead and swing your right knee back to a neutral position. We're in hands and knees. Tuck your toes, lift your hips for down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Roll yourself out to that plank again. So shoulders come forward, chin lifts to neutral. Take an inhale. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees all the way down to the mat. Left leg comes forward. We'll check your placement. With your next inhale, roll the shoulders. You release that. Your next breath, roll your shoulders and lift your chest. So find the hand placement that works for you, maybe on your thigh, maybe your hips, maybe your arms are extended. You can clasp your hands together as well. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Really stretch the rib cage. We'll take about 3 full breaths here. With your next breath, stretch your back, lift your chin. Exhale, control your hands either side of the left foot. Bring the left knee back to tabletop. Tuck toes, lift knees and hips for down dog. Just a breath here. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Shoulders come forward, chin lifts. We're in a plank. With your next inhale, lower your knees and the tops of your feet. Exhale, wave it down. Hips, belly, chest, forehead. Inhale, roll your shoulders. Exhale into your back bend. Wherever you would like to go here. When you're ready, come to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift knees and hips for down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. We'll take a breath. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push into the soles of your feet. Roll yourself up to standing. Lift your arms for a stretch. The hands come down to your heart. Roll your shoulders up and back. Release your elbows. Tadasana. Release that. Come to the front of the mat. Hands together at your heart. Inhale, lift for a stretch. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Lift your chest halfway, roll the shoulders. Chest comes back to your thighs. Step back to down dog. Take a full breath. Shake your neck out. With your next inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Roll your shoulders out to the plank position. Chin is in neutral. Full breath. With your next exhale, lift your hips. Come back to down dog. Go ahead and bend your knees all the way down to the mat. Right knee comes forward. So roll your shoulders. Tuck those back toes, lift that back knee. So we're in a standing lunge. With your next breath, you can lift your chest. Again, hands can be at your thigh, down by your sides, or you can lift your arms for an extension. Just a breath or two. Inhale, grab your stretch, lift your chin. Exhale to neutral. Bring your hands down gently, either side of that front foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back to down dog. Then lift your right foot into the air for down dog splits. This is a nice little counter stretch. Release that foot whenever you're ready. We're in down dog. Take a breath. With your next inhale, bend the knees, lift your hips, pull your belly in and up. We're rolling to our plank. So take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, come back to down dog. Bend your knees all the way to the mat. Left leg comes forward. Check your alignment. Roll your shoulders. Go ahead and tuck your right toes, lift the right knee. Lift your chest as well. Find the hand placement that works for you. Just breathe for a moment or two. With your next inhale, grab a stretch, lift your chin. Exhale to neutral, hands come down either side of the left foot. Take an inhale, shoot the left foot back to down dog, and then lift that left leg for a down dog split. Release it whenever you're ready. We will meet each other in just a regular down dog. Inhale, bend both knees. As you exhale, push into the balls of your feet. Lift your hips. Belly comes in and up. Shoulders come forward. We're in our plank. With your next inhale, you can lower the knees and the tops of the feet. Exhale, wave it down. Inhale, roll your shoulders. Exhale into your back bend. With your next breath, we'll come through tabletop to down dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or jump your way to the front of the mat. We're in our fold. Lift your chest halfway. Release your chest to your thighs. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, roll it up to standing. Grab your stretch. Bring your hands together at your heart. Roll your shoulders. Release your forearms. Tadasana. Hands together at your heart. Inhale, lift your arms, grab your stretch. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Uttanasana. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders. Release your chest. Step back to down dog. Take a full breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your hips, roll yourself out to a plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it back, down dog. So bend the knees, lift the right leg into the air. We're back in that split. You can roll your ankle around a few times, both directions. Point and flex your foot. And this can also be done from hands and knees if this is too much on your arms. With your next inhale, point the toes. Exhale, bring your knee in, come to your plank, shoot it back out, down dog splits. Bring that knee forward and then plant the foot on the ground. We're going to roll it up to standing here. The back leg straightens, chest is lifted. We're in our lunge. Inhale, grab a stretch. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, grab a stretch. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, grab one more stretch. Come to neutral. Control your hands either side of the front foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, shoot the right foot back, down dog split. Go ahead and grab your counter stretch and then release that foot. We're in a regular down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lift your hips, pull your belly in and up, roll it out to a plank for an inhale. Lower your knees and the tops of your feet. Exhale, wave it down, hips, belly, chest, forehead. Take an inhale. Exhale into your back bend. Take a full breath once you get there. Come through tabletop, lift knees and hips for down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift your hips, roll yourself out to a plank for an inhale. Lift your hips, come back to down dog. Bend the knees, lift your left leg into the air. So same deal, roll that ankle around both directions. We'll point and flex the foot. Take your time here. So point those toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, come into your plank. Bring your left knee with you. Shoot it back out with your inhale. Exhale, bring it back in, and then plant the left foot for your lunge. So inhale, bend that back knee. Exhale, push into your left leg. Roll yourself up to standing. Arms lift. We're in our lunge. So get there, and then we'll stretch. Inhale, take it back. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, take it back. Exhale to neutral. And one more time. Inhale, grab your stretch. Exhale, come to neutral. Steady yourself. And then you can control your hands down either side of the left foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, left leg goes into a down dog split. Release your left leg when you're ready. We'll take a vinyasa. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, lift your hips, pull your belly in and up, roll yourself out to a plank. Your chin is neutral. Lower your knees and the tops of your feet. Exhale, wave it down. Roll your shoulders. Exhale into your back bend. We'll take a full breath. Come through hands and knees to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. As you exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Lift your chest halfway. Release your chest. Inhale, bend your knees. Roll yourself up to standing. Take your time. Grab your stretch. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands back down to your heart. Roll your shoulders. Release your elbows. We're into Tadasana. Hands come together at your heart. Inhale, extend your arms for your stretch. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Uttanasana. Lift your chest halfway. Release your chest. Go ahead with your inhale, bend your knees, roll your shoulders, your chest is lifted. As you exhale, hands come to your heart and then extend above your head. We're in our chair pose. Full breath in through the nose, sigh it out. Hands can come together at your heart. Go ahead and straighten your legs. Your chest is at your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, step back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Come into your plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips. Come back to down dog. Bend your knees. Lift your right leg into the air. Take an inhale. Exhale, come into your plank, bring the knee with you, shoot it back out, down dog splits, bring it forward, gently place it down. Go ahead and sink your left heel into the mat. As you inhale, straighten that front knee, bend the back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, take it back, straighten that front leg. Exhale, the front knee bends. Go ahead and lift your chest and your arms. We're in a warrior one here. Your chest is to the front of the mat. Really engage the core. Full breath. Inhale, grab a stretch, lift your chin, come to neutral. Hands come down to either side of the right foot. Lift the left heel. You're in your lunge. Shoot your right foot back, down dog split. Release it when you're ready. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, lift your hips. Pull your belly in and up. Shoulders come forward. We're in our plank. Lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your shoulders. Lift your chest. Come into your back bend. With your next breath, we'll meet each other in down dog. Take a full breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your hips again, pull your belly in and up. Come to your plank just for an inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips, take it back to down dog. Bend the knees, lift your left leg into the air this time. Inhale for your stretch. Exhale, come into your plank. Inhale, shoot that left foot back out. Exhale, bring the knee in and then gently place it. The back heel, the right heel sinks down. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, bend the left knee. Go ahead and lift your chest and your arms. We're coming into our warrior one with the left foot forward. Hands are together if that's available. With your next inhale, grab a stretch, lift your chin, come to neutral. Hands will float down either side of the left foot. The right heel picks up. We're in our lunge. Exhale, shoot your left foot back. Bring it to a regular down dog. We'll vinyasa. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten your legs, lift your hips, shoulders come forward. We're in our plank. Lower yourself down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your shoulders. Exhale into your back bend. Take a full breath here. With your next exhale, come back to down dog. Look forward, step, drop, or hop your way to the front of the mat. Lift your chest halfway. Release your chest to your thighs. Bend your knees. Roll yourself up to standing. Lift your arms. Nice little stretch here. When you're ready, your hands can come back to your heart. Roll your shoulders, release your elbows. We're in Tadasana. Take a full breath. Hands come together at your heart. Inhale, extend your arms for your stretch. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Come back to Uttanasana. Lift your chest halfway. Release your chest. Hands are planted. Step back to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lift your hips, roll yourself out to a plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it back down dog. This time with your inhale, bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Your hips go back to your heels. Your hands slide forward to your thighs. So we're coming to a seated pose. This is called Vajrasana. It's very similar to hero's pose. Your toes are tucked here. Roll your shoulders. Just a few breaths here. Deep breaths. Bring your chin to your chest. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your chin back to your chest. Roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Chin comes back to your chest. Lift your head to neutral. One deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. You can release yourself from this pose. Take your time. Make your way to a seated position. Come to the middle or the front of your mat for this. So inhale, roll your shoulders. As you exhale, release your spine back down to the mat. Arms can open up to that T position, or your elbows can be bent just like the beginning of the class. Pick your knees back up to your chest. So take an inhale. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee, and then release your legs to the left side. Take a full breath. Bring your knees back into your chest. We'll switch arms. So right hand comes to the left knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push your legs over to the right side. Take a full breath here. When you're ready, bring your knees back into your chest. You can take a few moments here, rock from side to side. Maybe pick your forehead up to meet your knees. Do a few circles with your knees. Maybe pull your knees wide. Go for a happy baby, whatever you like here. We are preparing for our final resting pose. When you're ready, release your feet to the ground and then very gently extend your legs out. Let your feet V open. Do a slight little roll with your shoulders. Release any tension in your neck. But take a nice deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more deep inhale in through the nose. Sigh it out. Your mouth is closed. Your eyes are closed. Take a few moments here to rest. Take a deep breath. A deep inhale in through your nose. Sigh it out. Again, in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more deep inhale. Release it with a sigh. So just notice what you feel, where you feel it. Notice your neck, your shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Your breathing is deep. Your hips are neutral. A gentle bob with your knees. Point and flex your toes. When you're ready for a stretch, take a deep inhale. Extend your arms. Point your toes. To come out of that, when you're ready, pull your knees into your chest. And then make your way over to your right side. A deep inhale in through the nose. Sigh it out. Again, in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more deep inhale. Sigh it out. Whenever you're ready to finish your practice, you can make your way to a comfortable seated position. Roll your shoulders. Bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale, lift your arms for a stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Come back to your seated position, hands together at your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.